Welcome back to it. Yes, it is. Your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. We're live here on S3 as we start a brand new week. Now, on Wednesday night, the 9th of March, Cape Town Pride will host a glamorous first-time event on the African continent, the Cape Town Pride Proms of 2022. And like the iconic Royal Albert Hall Proms that we've seen many times in many films, the Cape Town Pride concert lineup will be a mix of classical music and songs from musicals, as well as timeless pop anthems, including those made famous by, the likes of Freddie Mercury, as well as Lady Gaga. Ooh la la. And the theme connecting all the music is that it was either written or performed by LGBTI plus individuals. Joining us this morning are a handful of these very talented acts: Yahto, Kraft, Lynelle, Kenneth, as well as Stefan, Lombard, as well as festival director Matthew van Aas, who helped make this all possible. It's all the celebration, it's all the rainbow, it's all the love, it's Pride, guys. How's it going?
Doing good.
Yeah.
What a time, right? The fact that, this entire concept started as something this small with only a select group of people who were prepared to be a part of it. And now you've been able to collaborate with some of the most incredibly talented performers and organizations. Matthew, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so, this has been the dream of Tommy Patterson, one of the other directors of Cape Town Pride, for 20 years. It's been in the pipeline for 20 years. And this year, finally, it's happened. And with the help of Louis Heinemann and Stefan Lombard over here and some of the most amazing artists, we've been able to put on this amazing show that it's the first on the African continent. It's happened very rarely overseas as well. So this is now, for the LGBTI community, this is an amazing experience.
It was always time to be proud, but I think that now we can really step back as a continent, all people of all orientations and all belongings, and say we are proud of what we are able to stage and host on the African continent. Now, Lynelle has said many things, guys, and I'll tell you, she was once quoted saying that self-realization is the greatest expression of your creativity. The past 2 years under the pandemic must have been tough to be able to do that, but you've been able to rise to the occasion and continue to do that, right?
Absolutely. I think it's important to just ask more questions of yourself and of life. And as you also become, you unbecome. And it was a beautiful 2 years of me growing into my own queerness. I'm a baby queer. And it's wonderful to be stepping on stage and feel like this is a full circle moment of like my artistry combining with being part of this incredible community and all of us celebrating together, doing what we love.
Stefan, creative director, you and Lynelle have come together. You are using your talents, notably, I think, towards ventures like supporting the South African theatre sort of space. Tell me all about this thinking and what the direction of all of it is, and I suppose what's led it to this point here.
I think the main thing that I need to mention, and yes, Lynelle and myself have been on a kind of similar journey. I think lockdown has forced us all to sort of take a step back, look at ourselves, relook at ourselves, and especially with regards to what we love doing, and that's performing live. It's made us get to this point where it's so special to be able to. My job is to put the music for the show together, and I've got an entire 55-piece orchestra that's going to be backing all these performers. So it's been quite a job.
Wow.
And I basically, I would say I'm kind of here as well representing the Cape Philharmonic Orchestra, who's also an orchestra that's really prided themselves on being a diverse orchestra for all, playing for any kind of style, not just opera and classical music, but also crossover, also doing community work. So I always believe music being a universal language is particularly topical with regards to what we're doing on Wednesday night.
Well, music being a universal language, yes, great, but when music finds inclusivity, that harmony is something like we've never seen, and I can't wait for that to unfold. Yahto, I mean, come on. Honestly, it's a Monday morning, for crying out loud. You've got such fantastic stage presence, but also couch presence.
I try.
You're involved with this, and I mean, there's no wondering why. But what was it that compelled you to really bring yourself forward in this way?
First of all, thank you so much for saying that. I feel very pretty on this lovely couch over here.
Showstopper.
I am lucky enough to be part of this incredible event and have been in Cape Town for the last 3 weeks. I'm a Joburg baby, sorry guys. Yeah. But have been part of so many incredible events for Cape Town Pride and kind of bookending it with this insane Pride Proms event at the Artscape. And it's the first time that I am ever at the Artscape, first of all, but it's always been my dream, it's always been my passion to do theatre and to be in theatre in front of a stage with the Cape Town Philharmonic.
I mean, come on.
Guys, come on.
It doesn't get any better,
so
no.
I'm very, very lucky to be unashamedly queer, plus-size, dude in a dress. Come on, guys. It's going to be an event, and I'm very lucky to be able to be here.
I think you guys have to say it with me. It's going to be, let's all say it together now, an extravaganza of note. This, honestly, I mean, it brings tears to my eyes, guys, just of joy at the amount of work that's been put in. Having been involved, and I think seeing a lot of the Pride activities that have taken place, to see all of that culminate in this moment, in this experience, I think is something to sort of step back and go, hey, Pride. That's it. That's what it is. And so those Cape Town Pride Proms, they'll be at the Artscape Wednesday. That's the 9th of March. That's where it's happening from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., right? Of course, an extravaganza you certainly do want to be a part of. So do go out there, support this cause and all of the causes that they support in exchange. And honestly, together, we can build a better, more inclusive, supportive, loving continent of Africa. And that's what we are all here for. Raul, what's happening?